When you've made as many tech unboxing videos as I have, it's hard to be surprised by a product. I've pretty much reviewed a little bit of everything, and sometimes, very rarely, something will come across my desk that'll make me go, wow, that is way better than I expected. My hopes get let down a lot, but this guy, this is the Ortizan Lantern Bluetooth speaker, completely blew me away. It was way better than I anticipated, and today I'm going to tell you why. What about it made me go, dang, I actually want to keep this and put this on my back patio. And also in this video, I'm going to do a full unboxing of it. I'll show you everything that comes inside. I'll let you know how it works and give you a demo, and then finally let you know my thoughts if I think it's worth picking up. Now, if you're new here, my name is Jordan. This is the Phase Reviews YouTube channel, and if you're a subscriber, welcome back as always. We're gonna dive into the unboxing of this guy, but if you're not already, consider becoming a subscriber. It helps the channel grow. You can ring the notification bell, leave a comment, and like the video. All those help. And if you wanna buy me a soda, there's gonna be a link down in the description for that as well. Anyone that does that will get a shout out in an upcoming video. And appreciation for being a supporter. But enough of that, let's dive into taking a look at this Ortizan Bluetooth Lantern speaker. So you may be saying to yourself, a Bluetooth Lantern speaker? What the heck is even that? Well, this is what it looks like right here, and this is meant to be used outdoors. And in keeping with that, this has an IPX5 rating, so resistant to splash and dust and water. Probably don't want to throw it in the pool, but apart from that, it's going to hold up to the elements outdoors. This is meant to be easily carried around your patio, your porch, camping, wherever you are, to provide a little ambient music. It's actually pretty loud. You could host a little bit of a party with this guy, as well as have a fun light show at the same time, okay? So that's the packaging. You can kind of see the product on the outside. There's a couple specs here, Bluetooth 5.0, all new light show, link 100 of these together, which we can't test in this video, 16 million RGB lighting effects, aux and USB memory card, all those goodies, which we'll talk about in a moment. But enough chatting, let's open this up. It's fairly straightforward. You've got the foam on top here, and when you pull that out, we have the lantern itself. All right, and I'm gonna set that off to the side. And then we've also got, the only other thing in here is this little baggie. It contains 2 cables and the manual. And the manual is very straightforward. It explains all the different functions, which I will go over in just a moment. Then they also include a USB to USB-C cable. Happy to see this charging with USB-C, and an aux cable. So if you want to hook this up to, I don't know, CD player anymore, but your phone has a headphone out, or someone else, you know, you want to pass the aux, you've got that as well. So I'm going to throw that back in its little bag, put the foam off to the side here, and then let's take the lantern itself out. Now, first point that kind of stood out to me that surprised me in a good way was the construction. This thing is super duper heavy. It feels very robust, you know, most likely because of the battery that's in here, as well as the magnets from the speakers, which are a pretty decent size. This is plastic up top. The whole thing's pretty much plastic, but it's not like cheap plastic. It's like a good ABS, you know, feels really nice in the hand. Now, through the grill, if I shine the light just right, I'm not sure if you'll see it on video, you can see the 2 drivers, and I would say those are about 3 to 4 inches big. There's a pair of them. And then this other side that has a grill actually does not have drivers in it. So the sound is unidirectional. It's only going to come out of one side, so just depending on where you put it, you can aim it at your crowd. Then you've got these 2 frosted white panels here. This is going to be your light show, which we'll test in just a moment. We've got our bank of buttons right here, and this is good for talking about the functions while we're here real quick. We've got our power on and off, which we can click right now. Actually, we'll hold that and it'll turn it on.
Power on.
You can hear it talk to you. Okay.
Waiting for connection.
There we go. Okay.
Bluetooth is connected.
Perfect. So it just kind of explains everything as it goes. All right, my phone's already connected before, so that's pretty easy. You've got your volume minus and plus right here. Those also function for your track skip. Depending on how long you hold the button, you can go forward and back. We've got a mode button that lets you switch between your inputs, the memory card, the aux, the Bluetooth. This little light bulb here allows us to change lighting modes. And then this button right here is for linking. It says on the box you can link 100 of these. I have a single one for testing, so I can't test that function, but I'm sure you can find videos of it online. But basically this uses technology to master slave. You pair this one to a second one, to a third, to a fourth, and you can have the same signal passed between all of the different Bluetooths. Now, from the reviews I've seen online, it doesn't always work out perfectly, but if you want to give it a whirl, you can buy a pair of these and do that. You know, I don't think it's the stereo image per se, but you do get multiple speakers connected at once. Now, let's talk about these lighting functions. I'm going to flip off my studio light here. And right now, what it's on is just kind of this slow fade, and I'm gonna pull up some royalty-free music right here, and we'll jump through the lighting section, the lighting settings, excuse me. There are a few different ones. Some are sound reactive, some are not. You can actually have this light function just as a white lantern. Okay, so if you do just want to use this for illumination, I'll leave that on right there so you can see what that looks like. Let me go to my YouTube app here and pull up some royalty-free, let's see, hip hop or something. Oh yeah, we'll just go with this first track, and if I get dinged, then so be it. Now, we'll talk about audio quality in a minute. Right now, I just want to show you the, okay, let's fast forward here. Okay, so this one is not sound reactive, okay? So I'm gonna hit the light button. Here's the off. So if you just want to use this as a speaker, you can have the light off. Let's see, hopefully that comes through. So this is kind of like a rainbow fade. Let's see. Trying to get that to come through, it's kind of bright. And it does kind of flicker and change to the music, okay? If I hit the lighting button again, this is a kind of a more dynamic, lot more on and off, and the microphone is very good. It's not too sensitive. A lot of these lights, they just kind of go a million miles an hour, but this one actually listens to those bass notes and will go. So if you can see, and it's very eye-catching, it's bright, the colors are rich. Very impressed with the lighting. Again, another aspect that they did right. Most of the time, it doesn't sync up well, or it's too fast. They did this really good. If I click the light one more time, this is our last mode. And I think this is kind of like an equalizer bar going up and down. It's my least favorite one, but you do have that as an option as well. And then there's just our plain white again. So I'm a big fan of this kind of gradient one that just kind of slowly responds. I think that looks really, really good. You can also adjust the brightness. If you hold the lighting button, it'll dim. Let's see if I got the lighting one. And then when you release it, you can just pick the brightness setting that you want. So let me go hold that again. And it'll go back up the other way, and you can choose the brightness. I don't know if that comes through well on the camera, but so yeah, that's the lighting settings. Now let me turn the light back on here. Okay, so let's talk sound quality now. The sound quality is honestly the third point that really surprised me. There's a lot more bass than you would expect for the size. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not a subwoofer. There's no sub bass. Doing all my normal bass test tracks, anything below 40 hertz, you're not really gonna hear much of. But what is there is very punchy. The low mids, definitely a lot of good sound in that aspect, and a ton of output. I've only gotten it to halfway up the volume on this guy, and it's like more than enough for any 20, 30 by 30 foot space. Very, very loud, and pretty good on limiting distortion at those volume levels. Now, if you push this all the way to the top, it's gonna have distortion issues, no doubt about it. But at comfortable listening levels, it sounds really good. Now, I'm gonna face the speakers towards my microphone here, and I'll just play you another royalty-free track. I'll play a couple here. Let's see, this is an EDM track maybe, and we'll just see. There's a little too much here, let's see. Let's try this one. So, just fast forwarding a bit here. That's not bad. And I'm at maybe like a third volume. It's really loud. Let me play an acoustic track. Okay, an acoustic track, just to give you an idea of the instruments, which are also very clear. It's also worth noting, I forgot to mention this little area right here. If we pull this rubber cover off, you can see you've got, let me pause this real quick. You've got a USB output. You can put an output. You can do this to charge your devices, or you can plug in a USB stick and play files off of it. We've also got our little memory card slot here, supports up to 32 gigs, our charging port right there, and then an aux in if you want to use that cable. And then we also have this little EQ setting right here, and it has rock, pop, and jazz. And I'll actually cycle through those while we listen to this. So this is the rock setting, and then we'll go to the pop. I think the rock really shaves off a bit of the highs, and then we'll go to the jazz. And after testing with a few different modes, I like the pop the most, so I'm gonna keep it on the pop. It's probably a smiley face curve, but you know what? I like it. Okay, so final thoughts on this Ortizan Bluetooth lantern speaker. I am super duper impressed. Now, obviously, it's an aesthetic that you have to either you like or you don't like, but for outdoor use, this could blend in pretty much anywhere. If you don't like the flashy lights, you can always turn them off or just have it on plain white. It's super durable, it feels great in the hand, the sound quality is awesome, and there's a ton of volume, and if you do choose to use the lights, they are very, very responsive to the music without going overboard. So I can highly, highly recommend this guy. If I had to choose any cons, oh gosh, it's kind of tough, honestly. This is one of the best products I've seen on this channel in a while. You got a little handle here to hang or carry this, and you know, they could have made this maybe a little more laid back design with some straight edges instead of these kind of bulky trapezoid looking ones, but that's just me nitpicking. If you want to grab one of these, I can definitely recommend it. So I'll include a link down in the description. You can buy through there. Support the channel. I would of course love you for it. And if you're not already, remember to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to go the extra mile, click the link to buy me a soda. You can help support the channel, and you'll get a shout out in an upcoming video. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.